corporate greed.
Corporate profits on the rise!
They say they're targeting corporate greed.
There's too much capitalism and not enough democracy.
The highest paid CEO.
The very wealthy are not paying their fair share.
6 months down the line, they all got bonuses and we still had cuts.
That we know them, we know that they are the guilty of this crisis.
We have extremely high unemployment rates.
A tremendous inequality that's been growing for years.
Sort of low-income minority community.
I can't even afford to buy 3 tins of beans at 17 pence now. I've got to decide on beans or electricity.
Our constitutional rights are being curtailed.
A system that is out of balance with respect to too much corporate influence.
Because like them, I myself have got literally spit on by the system.
Open the brain to the 99%, but also show to the 1%.
There's a tipping point.
As the 99%.
They've got it down to 4 words. We are the 99%.
It's a lot of message just to open the brain of the people.
And the politicians are not talking about the actual real big question.
The Robin Hood protesters marched from bank to bank in an attempt to occupy the banks.
It's like we come together, we get that real power of collective conscience when we come together, we talk.
Some change, you know, this, like it says on there, is completely unsustainable.
The Occupy people that I've met are very serious and very committed.
Considering the fact that the number of people, and there are probably thousands, probably millions of people that are complaining about this sort of thing, look at the number of people who are here.
Are evicted by bailiffs.
Bailiffs.
The police and the bailiffs.
It's almost as though the Occupy campaign was never here. It's almost as though the Occupy campaign was never here. It's almost as though the Occupy campaign was never here. The Occupy campaign, the Occupy campaign, the Occupy campaign was never here. It's never here.
I mean, look, there's unicorns, gold ones. Don't play leapfrog with a unicorn, you won't win.
Basically, we're just challenging the profit sort of world, you know, the conspiracy. We're in recession in the United Kingdom, but we've got, you know, it costs £600 million to train a fighter pilot, but we can't, like, educate. We had a Labour government under Tony Blair that sold our gold reserves for £475 on the ounce, and now they're worth £1,600 on the ounce, and he sold all our gold reserves.
The biggest gangsters are the government. Yeah, you know why? Because they're allowed to do it. It's called the illusion of free will. They give you 5 options. You choose one of them options. You think you chose your own option. It's not. It's one of their options.
Yeah.
The illusion of free will.
We're here just to have to say, hey, to the council, come on, man, can you have a look at this stuff, man? We're here protesting, saying, hey, can people have a look at what's really going on? 99% of the wealth is owned by 1%. Less than 1% of the world. Are we going to stand up and have a look at this, or not? Because most people just want to go to work, feed their children, have a roof over their head. If you look at the bigger picture, I just think there's quite a lot of injustice, do you know what I mean? If you look to the right of us, there's absolutely derelict now. That was the communal kitchen. We had fires and we cooked food for 40 people a day, 3 times a day. Yeah? And that's the visitors bender, and there was about 60 people here a day, and it was a wonderful atmosphere because we were here offering food free to people. There were homeless people, there were people here on supporting the community. We were just here, do you know what I mean? And positive aspects, people have taught me how to build benders. People have been kind to me and taken me to the hospital. There's a lot of love and care and consideration for people in here.
You're getting turfed off your own land, doesn't that say something? We don't have to, it's our fucking land.
Is it? It's the Dean's.
It's not the Dean's land, it's our land.
Come on, man, it's not ours.
How can a corporation own the natural person's land? It's been 3.5 months and you still don't know that one. Well, my attitude would be, if you don't have an answer for why you're here, why are you here? Simple. Do you know our statement? Okay, do you know the statement, Daniel?
Have your own statement.
Do you know the Occupy statement of basically the consensus, the majority of people who are here? Again, why are you here? You're part of a political movement. If you don't know why you're involved in a political movement, then what use are you to the rest of the group? Okay, will you come and stand on the front with me tomorrow? Yeah, well start talking to people then, not just listening. Start questioning, asking people. Because we're here to raise public awareness. Because the public have the power. Well, I can be anywhere, but I like to know why I'm at a place, yeah? If I find myself stood on a fucking corner, I want to know why I'm stood there. I'm on my way to somewhere, or am I waiting for something, or... You know? Yeah? Well, maybe when people start questioning, then people start learning, yeah? But it's something I can't do. I can't just take it that I'm here because I'm here, yeah? That's right, and that's what we're here for, to educate these people. If you walked out of the door and everybody agreed with you, man, no one would be learning. You need people to disagree with you. And that's the joy of it. Let them disagree, and then work on it. Because you're here to raise awareness. Whoever's been here for this time must be pretty much clued up now, because you've had pretty much good knowledge. You've had a good source of it which they can like tap into and expand their know-how on the current state of affairs. But after 3.5 months, if you're here and you don't even know why you're here, that's pretty shameful, dude. Yeah, just keep smiling and don't look at what's going on in the world, yeah. Smile and depressive, yeah. And that's exactly what they said the world will end up like in the end days, yeah.